Where's my happy hat? That's what I need. It's been a while since I wore my happy hat. And it's time to get happy. You guys ready to bring out your happy? Or have you been bringing out your despair, and you've been bringing out your challenges, and you're bringing out your triggers and your difficulty and your pity parties and your drama? Have you been bringing that out? Why don't you bring out the happy? It's time to do some happy. Let's get tonight's song, tonight's transmission off on a good start. For you people who didn't get the announcement, Brother Sage is doing a transmission live stream Sat song happening in 7 minutes. Well, we collapsed the timeline. It's happening right now. So you little laggards, you slow pokes, start getting close to your screen, turn on Facebook, and gather around. There's going to be a talk. There's going to be a heart-to-heart. There's going to be a spirit-to-spirit. There's going to be a liveliness that your time has been prepared for. So while you're doing that, I'm going to take a little sip of some golden plasma water. Because you know why? This is why. Because urine therapy does a body good. That's right. This is 2-minute-old collected evolving Shivambu. Look at that color. Look at that. Clear. Tastes like coconut water. Doesn't have a bitter taste, sour taste, a salty taste. There's no sediment at the bottom. It's time to take a little sip or two. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So let's start off with communion. You people are just now showing up on the screen. You know I'm a big mouth about Shivambu and UT. Why? Because it saved my life time and time and again and again and again. When you put the nectar of immortality, the water of Shiva, the blood of the Lord, the transcendent water that has a consciousness and a vibration all into itself, it's in a category all to itself. You can't even categorize Shivambu if you tried. So thank you. Thank you, as close as I could be with any person or a woman. Shivambu, thank you for coming through every time. Cheers. That's for our water sister Kiana and Angel on Oahu. Every time she would drink her quart, and I do mean this is only a 12 ouncer. Sometimes she would drink an 18 to 24 to 36 ouncer. And at the time when she finishes her drink, she shows you it's empty, through and through. Because that's what your cells are going to feel like, clean, through and through. Your tubes, your colon, your gut's going to feel clean through and through. So what part of drink as much as you can, as often as you can, whenever you can, confuse people? It's real simple. Let's get more lighting. We're going to get a little more lighting. We're going to turn this into a broadcast studio. Hey, are you plugged in, buddy? It helps go the right way. So at the next place, or the next major place that you see Brother Sage, and align with me, my friends, it'll either be at the Purification and Retreat Center of the Pacific, where people get younger and healthier and more vibrant and alive, and for some of you sexier, every day. I'm either going to go from this version of living in a house, sharing a place, to having a place that I can share. And a whole lot of beauty and love and healing is going to come out of these places. So take a breath, take a deep breath, take a deep, 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 deep breath. We landed. We got here. We made it through what you considered the dark night of the soul. I get a kick out of some of our terms. You've got to handle the darkness side. You've got to look at your shadow self and all those things you're not wanting to look at because it's uncomfortable and it's scary. Yeah? What if there isn't really a shadow side and there's no dark side in us? There's just some belief systems that need to be brought to the light and the patterns in our thinking that need to be brought into the light. So you change all those things and you set yourself free. Did you hear those words, my friends? Listen closely. You set yourself free. You are your Savior. You are your Christ. You are your whoever it is that you consider who's ever going to show up on a riding a white horse and take you off into the sunset, or someone's going to get rid of all your attackers and enemies and people who victimize you, abuse you, whatever. And it's just memories and beliefs and thinking. That's all it is. Because we're just at the realm now in our evolution where we understand that this whole experience we call life is caused by every thought that we choose every day. I mean, that's how simple this teaching is, and this is how powerful it is, and why so many people miss it. Thought is creative. What you think about, you bring about. What you conceive, you can believe, you will achieve. That's positive mental attitude. And it's no mystery. And it's not, you're never a victim. You're never at the effect of, here's the list. You can never say you're at the effect of a illness, a virus, if there is such a thing, a parasite, a bullet, an enemy, a bully, an authority figure, a government. You are a sovereign free being of this infinite realm we call Earth. For all you flat earthers, we call this Earth. For all we know, we're in a holographic movie. For all we know, we are multi-dimensional beings playing in third density because it seemed to be the thing to do at the time. And now, like 100,000 years later, we're breaking free of all realms of limitations and restrictions and boundaries and borders. I mean, you can get all fancy and new agey and spiritual and say, well, we're now operating in 5D, fifth dimension. We're in the fifth dimensional consciousness where you understand the wholeness of love and oneness and unity. It's not even a question anymore. You wouldn't even move 1 inch, 1 milliliter, 1 fragment of your anchor point outside of the realm of oneness and love and unity, unless you wanted to entertain yourself with suffering. And I know that sounds kind of harsh, but that's real simple. You choose joy or you choose suffering. You can choose health or you can choose illness, non-health, dis-ease. The word means you're not at ease. It's called dis-ease. Nothing big scientific about it, nothing big medical term about it. Dis-ease, you're not at peace. And the closer you can move back to peace, the sooner you'll be at peace. You never left home. You just were tricked into thinking you left heaven. You left your true home. You left your nature, your being, your innocence, your imagination. You didn't leave all that stuff. You've been conned into getting lazy, spiritually lazy, and falling into a slumber of spiritual amnesia and near zombie conditions. Wake up, everybody. Wake the frick up. What you're seeking is not outside of you. Who you're seeking is not outside of you. What you think you're missing is never going to be found outside of you. The sooner you know you, the sooner you know what you want, the sooner you can ask for what you want, the sooner you can receive it as you've asked, the sooner you can be of greater and greater service to humanity and to yourself, starting with your Creator. Om Namah Chandikai. Om Namah Chandikai. Krishnadas. Di Mangalai Kali Badakau Rita. Anyway, I live in Hawaii, and I hear more than enough share of Hawaiian music throughout the day, and this is what brings me another comfort and another reminder of my heart, and to speak from my heart, and to feel the sacredness within my being and the preciousness of who I am and the innocence. Because when you occupy your heart and mind with words, chants, kirtan, song, dance, honoring the divine, honoring the sacredness and the presence that is here in the room with us, the more goodies you get. Basically, what this really means is that the closer you get to the source, the closer you get everything the source has. Just, love up to your father and your mother. It's that simple. And God is not a gender. God is not a male or female. God is not even a God. It's a presence and a principle, my friends. It's a nature. It's a law. It's a simple law. Say God's name and only say what you really want in the highest vibration, the highest words that follows that. And the name of God, which is the nature of God, is I am. I am. When you say I am, you align with I am, and you align with the I am in every being, every soul, because that's the God that lives in you. That's the God consciousness. That's the God vibration. That's love, baby. That's where it's at. Who would choose to go anywhere else when the peace of God, or the love of the mother, the divine feminine, was given to you? Why would you go anywhere? Why would you get hooked into, or sidetracked, or seduced by the dark side of the world, of the media, of science, of politics, of religion, of education, of the world's got you on their little finger. It's pulling you until you cut the cord. And then you're a sovereign free being connected to everything. Because everything is happening automatically right now. Everything. Everything you work toward in your life, everything you dreamed about, everything that was purposeful and meaningful for you is being handed to you right now, if you could stand it. Love is being handed to you right now, if you can stand it. Wealth and prosperity and abundance is being handed to you right now, if you can stand it. If you're willing to see it, your health and your healing, your prosperity and your abundance and your connection, your intimacy and your freedom and your light is right here. Take a breath. I love my happy hat. It makes me happy. So find your happy, guys, and bring it on. Bring it on to yourself. Get funny. Get ridiculous. Get eccentric. Get creative. Let your genius play. Let the beauty that you really are come out and be seen. And use your voice. Use your voice for good. Use your voice for truth. Use your voice for all manner of things that will inspire and uplift other people. And we can return to the new earth, the new humanity, and the new community of all oneness. Aloha, my friends. Signing off from this room out in the middle of the Pacific. Aloha.